Hi, I'm Nisha. I'm the owner and creator of our soap company, and today you're going to watch me make a soap that I'm calling Orange Beach. This soap is inspired by Orange Beach, Alabama, and if you didn't know, I'm based out of Mississippi, and the smell of this soap really reminds me of the time that my family would take vacations to Orange Beach, Alabama. We would always rent a condo right on the edge of the beach, and we'd go swimming every day, we'd do touristy things, and we would eat out different places every night, just, see the town. This soap has a really citrusy and fruity scent that always brings me back to times where I was on a beach or it's a warm summer day. And if you didn't know, I'm not a winter girly. I do not like cold weather at all. So I just need a soap that just kind of picks me up because I always get a little down during winter. And if you're one of those people too, this soap might bring you back to a time when you're warm on a warm beach or just a summer vibe, and that's what I like. But I'm not just here to talk about this soap. I'm going to tell you the story of why I've been gone for 3 weeks. So unfortunately, I did not plan accordingly and ended up running out of base materials for my soap. If you don't know what I put in my soap, I use olive oil, coconut oil, cocoa butter, mango butter, and castor oil. You can also find the percentages and exactly what I do in the description. Those are my base oils and butters. And I'm new to ordering in bulk, so I was looking for new vendors, and this vendor that I tried was a bit strange, but I'm not going to fully blame my absence on the vendor. From that vendor, I ordered coconut oil, cocoa butter, and mango butter. And the cocoa butter and mango butter came really quickly and on time, but I had a huge issue with the coconut oil. Now, soap is not the only thing I do. I do have another job, so I'm typically very busy during the week. But the seller messaged me and told me they ran out of the amount of coconut oil that I ordered, which, it's my fault that I didn't check my messages sooner and saw that, but I saw that message towards the end of the week, like on a Thursday or a Friday, and they told me that the coconut oil will be back in stock next week. And when they told me next week, I assumed that would be either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, which again is my fault. I should ask for a specification, but in my head, I'm thinking, okay, next week I can wait a couple more days. It's fine. But the coconut oil didn't end up shipping until like 10 days later, which I ordered on a Friday. I saw the seller's message on a Friday, then next week, the entire week, the coconut oil didn't ship, but the beginning of next week, it finally shipped, but it was like 10 days later, which is a long time to wait. But I forgot to mention, the seller did offer me a refund, or just to still continue to send the item, and since I thought it was going to ship like on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine, please just send the item. And after it finally went out after 10 days, a snowstorm hit most of Mississippi, and we didn't end up receiving mail for one entire week. The roads were very icy and cold, so really nobody went out. The mail trucks didn't come, so that was another week that the coconut oil just sat in limbo. But even after the roads cleared, the post office was still very behind, so it still took a minute for me to actually get the coconut oil. But I have it now and everything's fine. We're back to making videos. And yeah. Now back to the soap. This is the first time I'm making this soap, so I'm still color correcting and getting the colors exactly how I want them. So here I'm mixing my fragrance oil into all the different colors. And if you want to know, this is Energy from Brambleberry. It typically works better than this, but since I was doing so many trial and error with the colors or just color correcting, it took me a little longer than I meant it to, and it turned out to be a very thick marble. And I was joking with myself. This is going to sound gross, but this soap kind of looks like chewed bubblegum that you would find under the old desk. But I promise you, it's just the lighting. The lighting was kind of not that great here, but when I take the camera down and showcase this soap, you'll get a better idea of what the colors are like, and it looks a lot better than what it looks like right now. My batter is really solidifying, so I was trying to quickly scoop the colors out and move them around, but not move them around too much to where I wouldn't muddy it up and make it look like what it looks like now. I wanted to make sure that each bar had a little bit of every color, so I took a stick and kind of swirled it around, tried to move some of the colors around, and just make sure all the color got everywhere. But yeah, I'm going to continue to scoop all the colors out and mix them around and bang the box to hopefully get most of the air bubbles out. In my slab molds, I typically like to texture top, but I want to make this look like beach waves and just crashing waves on a beach. But yeah, that's what I was going for. Now honestly, my soaps don't typically have soda ash, but I like to spray with alcohol just for good measure. I thought the top of the soap was a little plain and needed a little extra pizzazz. So I added olive oil mixed with gold mica top just to add a little shine, just something a little more fun to the top that also kind of kept the beach vibes and beach sunset vibes in mind. Now don't judge me. You're gonna notice I'm doing something a little extra right here. I'm trying to get the olive oil to kind of move around, cover more surface, and make the whole thing more shiny. But this is how it turns out. This is a better look at all the colors and the shininess of the mica. And yeah, I think it's really pretty. It reminds me of beachy vibes, sunset, summer vibes, summer drinks. And yeah. So I let the soap sit overnight. So this is the next day, about 15 hours later, and I'm going to unmold and cut the slab into loaves and the loaves into bars. It was a real struggle for me to get the slab out of the mold and the loaves out of the mold, but eventually I did it, and I want to show you the bottom. That was really pretty. But yeah, it was a real struggle for me to get the slab out of the silicone mold and the loaf of the mini bars out of its mold as well. But here I'm getting out my slab cutter, and we're going to turn this slab into loaves and the loaves into bars. And you can see my shirt has got really dirty from me trying to get the slab off the mold. Now here are our loaves. I had 4 from the slab and 2 from the minis I just unmolded, sorry. Now here are all our loaves. I had 4 from the slab and 2 from the minis I just unmolded. And now we're going to cut them in bars. The full-size bars of this soap are 3 1/4 and 3 inches tall, and of course 1 inch thick. And the minis are 2 inches, then 2.5, and also 1 inch thick as well. But yeah, the soap turned out really nice. And if you want to buy it, it'll be available in my online store in a couple of weeks, along with the minis. And I'd like to kindly remind you to check out my shop, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and check out my social media as well. I have Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And I also post these videos here and there. And you can see my cat Draco, he jumped on top of the counter. I had to quickly shoo him off before he started smelling and just getting too curious. But yeah, I'm just gonna let you see these soaps. And again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on all my platforms, and yeah, continue to enjoy each bar. also want to show you that I ended up with sample pieces that I'm also going to either sell or just throw in packages as a gift. And I just want to show my favorite full-size bars and the minis, and also thank you for watching. Bye!